Good morning, people. Here we are back in Concord, New Hampshire again this morning. Not even daylight, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently, drinking my coffee and filing more copies to be docketed for a lawsuit. It all started with my husband, William Asher, who is still an imposter in the state of New Hampshire and Maine. He was a House Speaker for Health and Human Services back in 2021 for Spurwink out of Limerick, Maine. Now, I spoke with a county commissioner in the state of Maine yesterday. Everybody knows my situation, and everybody is going to keep on hearing my situation until somebody does something about the sex trafficking. And it all starts at the top with the county sheriffs. Can you tell me how many times you've heard me say, and that you know that I put out there publicly and I requested investigation? So why isn't anybody doing anything other than suppressing information?
Or remain on the line for other options. Wait while I transfer your call.
Yes, good afternoon. I called earlier to get some docketed cases, the numbers to them, and I was told that they had been mailed out. I was just wondering if I could find out, could you tell me the date that these were put in the mail?
Do you have the case number? I'm not sure.
I do, yep. 5, C as in Charlie, V as in Victor, 1, F, M.
What's the name on it?
Versus the Attorney General of the state of New Hampshire, Crossan versus Portsmouth Hospital.
Yeah, okay, look.
Actually put out in the mail. The case numbers were supposed to be sent to me, and they said that they went out to my P.O. Box number in Seabrook.
Case manager for just receiving the call.
And there you have it. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It started in Greenland back in April when I was illegally apprehended. I was targeted by, without a doubt, my husband, William Asher, who is still under false pretenses, and everybody, including Tara Tucker from Greenland, the police of chief, so she considers herself to be. She spoke with me at length when I walked my happy ass not up there, a 1.9 from the rest stop to the police department, April 9th, 2024. And that was after Michael Drake had been circling around me, and his buddy in Portsmouth had circled around me when I was at the library printing off paperwork. When I got back to the spot where I got coffee, I was being circled around, and people were being pulled over just randomly by Michael Drake to keep him busy in front of the coffee shop. So, as a result, the next morning, Michael Drake was there bright and early, just couldn't wait for me to go in and get my coffee. And when I came out, all of a sudden, I got pulled up on after being illegally surveilled, apprehended, ended up into cardiac distress, which Portsmouth, New Hampshire Hospital, known best for cardiology, didn't appropriately take my blood pressure, my temperature, my urine, my blood, or anything as such when they had been told by the EMTs, lying, mind you, that I had track marks on my leg. And Michael Drake had said that he seen me swallow something and he seen me smoking something. That's why he apprehended me. And then he said that I had a warrant. But that warrant didn't generate and appear in the system until Michael Drake, and I believe my husband behind it, William Asher, in Bethlehem PD. They put the warrant into and backdated it. I was held over totality. I was held with no water, and anybody that was in Brentwood jail during that time of April 7th and April 8th of 2024, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The morning of April 8th, 2024, when we woke up, there was no water, was there, in your cells. Thank you. And so with that being said, I called the commissioner's office and they told me they were aware of that going to be happening weeks prior too. So that means my amendment rights, my constitutional rights, human rights, civil rights, disability rights, neglect and abuse, as well as malicious prosecution, punitive damages, and a lot of emotional distress, as well as hardships. There you go, Greenland, Portsmouth, Seabrook, and that's not all. Everybody unknown, Jane and John Doe's are listed. Thank you.